What is up, guys? Welcome back to Jordy's Garage. Now today we're gonna do a little short video, same day, but I wanted to break it up in two different parts. 5 dislikes about the 2019 Chevrolet Colorado. First being headlights. I talked about this in the LED headlight review. Why is GM still putting halogens in these Colorados when the Silverado, the Blazer, the Tahoe, the Suburbans are all rocking LEDs or halogens? I mean, not halogens, HIDs. I just don't get it, and I understand, I've read in some forums that it all has to do with voltage and the amount of voltage for the light output, but I just don't get it. Makes no sense. Second, I don't know if this comes in a higher trim level, but a tailgate lock. My tailgate does not lock when I hit the lock button. I know there's an aftermarket actuator for this, which I do plan putting on, but I don't understand why those aren't standard in your purchase. Like, why do we need to go out and buy aftermarket when it's already here and out on these other vehicles? Third, mix and match tritone in the interior. I have the Z71, and I've seen on some other lower trim levels they match it completely, but on the Z71 you have a fake carbon fiber on both, or on all the doors and by the shift knob. Then you have this wannabe gunmetal gray, bronze, I don't know what color you really want to call it. I don't think there is a color. I have wrapped them in the past, and I am now thinking about changing the wrap completely to a carbon fiber, but I just don't understand, why do you need to mix and match when your interior is black and gray? Keep it with the flow, go completely match it. Don't be throwing 3 different things in here: gunmetal, gray, carbon fiber, gray, black. Makes no sense. Run it one setup. Fourth, rear passenger cup holders. I don't know if you've ever looked at your cup holders in the back, but when you drop down the center, and I've noticed this in other vehicles, they don't do this, but GM has thought that, oh well, let's put the cup holders smack dab right in the middle of the armrest. Instead of placing them up front and giving you an actual armrest, you now have an itty bitty area to put your arm. With that being said, the cup holders are not very deep as well, and I understand, you know, you should watch your drinks and whatnot, but you would think it'd be a little bit deeper, and you think the designer would have had a better idea on where they would have placed the cup holders versus giving you no arm rest at all and just putting cup holders there. Makes no sense. I know it's just a little thing, but if you have people riding in the back with you, it kind of puts a toll on it, if I'm right. 5, and I know I've seen this in a lot of forums, some people are not dealing with this issue and some are, but the whole transfer case torque converter, transmission slippage, and you get this called torque shutter. Now, why is this doing this? GM has stated that it is due to the fact that the fluid is too thin, and they've made bulletins out to all of their service shops, and they say, okay, well, yep, throw a thicker fluid in it, drain it completely, and then throw that new fluid in, and they should be good to go, but make sure they give comeback about 200 miles after the fact. Why is this doing this in the first place? 1. 2, why is this not recalled? Those are my 5 that I have noticed, and I have others that I could be talking about, but in my mind, I think, you know, these 5 kind of hit my main points, and things can be fixed, changed, And I know in previous years you got aftermarket parts that are coming out. I myself, being 2019 owner, I do not have that access quite yet, even though a lot of the parts are being used on the 14, 15, 16 on up, you know, and they're cross-platformed and whatever, but I'd like to see it say 2019 before I buy it. So with that, my 5 points to you are on my dislikes. I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to like, subscribe, comment. Without you guys, I'd be nowhere. I'm still nowhere technically, but I hope that with these 5 points it kind of helps you have a better understanding of if you are going to go out and buy this truck.